Naomi in tears after Jimmy Uso dies following tragic health issue. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. Naomi in tears after Jimmy Uso dies following tragic health issue. WWE tragedy shocks the world. Soft piano music plays under narrator's voice. This is not the kind of story we ever want to tell. This is not about championship gold, shocking betrayals, or unforgettable matches. This is about life, and the cruel, unforgiving way it can change in an instant. Today, the WWE Universe is mourning. Fans across the world are stunned. Superstars are shaken to their core. And one woman, Naomi, is left shattered. Jimmy Uso, real name Jonathan Fatu, has died, following a sudden and tragic health issue. And the wrestling world may never be the same again. The heart of the bloodline. Somber music continues. Jimmy Uso wasn't just a WWE superstar. He was a husband, a father, a brother, a twin, a performer, and to millions of fans, a part of their lives. He was one half of the legendary Usos tag team, alongside his twin brother Jay. Together, they broke records. Together, they were the heartbeat of the tag team division. And more importantly, they were family, in and out of the ring. For Naomi, Jimmy wasn't just the superstar fans adored. He was her best friend. Her soulmate. The man she loved deeply and unconditionally. Their bond was undeniable, backstage and on-screen. When Naomi danced to the ring with glowing lights, Jimmy was often smiling right behind her. They supported each other through it all, injuries, setbacks, and even storyline betrayals. But nothing could prepare Naomi, or the rest of the world, for what happened next. A sudden decline. In the weeks leading up to the tragedy, very few people knew what Jimmy Uso was going through. Behind the scenes, sources say Jimmy had been feeling unwell. Fatigue, shortness of breath, occasional chest pain. He chalked it up to stress, the long flights, intense matches, and family pressure that came with being part of the bloodline. But it wasn't just stress. Jimmy was reportedly diagnosed with a rare and aggressive cardiac condition just weeks before his death. Something genetic, something silent, something that went undetected for far too long. He had told only a few people: his wife Naomi, his brother Jay, and Paul Heyman. Not even Roman Reigns, his cousin, knew the full extent. Jimmy didn't want pity. He wanted to fight. He said he wanted to get one last run. One more WrestleMania. One more memory for the fans. But his body had other plans. The final match. Jimmy's last WWE appearance happened just 3 weeks ago on SmackDown. He tagged with Solo Sikoa in a match against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. He looked off, slower than usual, distracted. After the match, backstage footage showed Naomi running to Jimmy with concern in her eyes. He clutched his chest, but insisted he was fine. Just dehydrated, he said. Just tired. But that wasn't the truth. 2 days later, Jimmy collapsed at home. Naomi called 911 in tears. Jay rushed to the hospital. Solo flew in immediately. He was placed in the ICU. The doctors did everything they could. But the damage was too severe. And just like that, Jimmy Uso was gone. Naomi's heartbreak. There are no words to describe Naomi's pain. They had been married for over a decade. They were inseparable. Through WWE drafts, brand splits, title losses and real-life struggles, they had each other. Sources close to Naomi say she hasn't spoken much since Jimmy's passing. She's been crying for days, barely eating, unable to sleep. At the hospital, she clutched his hand until the very end. Tears streaming down her face, whispering, "Please, don't leave me." It was Jey Uso who had to break the news to the rest of the family. A task no brother should ever have to do. Paul Heyman reportedly broke down upon hearing the news. Roman Reigns canceled all scheduled appearances. Even Vince McMahon, now retired, issued a rare public statement offering condolences. Naomi, in her first brief words on social media, simply wrote, "My heart is gone. I love you forever, Us." The wrestling world reacts. The wrestling world is in mourning. Superstars across WWE, AEW, and beyond have posted tributes. Roman Reigns wrote, "We started as kids in the same backyard. Now I have to say goodbye. I love you, Us." Rest in power. Jey Uso posted, "Half of me is gone. I'll carry your legacy, twin. I got you." Bianca Belair said, "He always had a kind word for everyone. Naomi, we love you so much." Cody Rhodes tweeted, "One of the most generous men I've ever shared a locker room with. A real one. Prayers to the family." And even AEW stars like Jon Moxley and Chris Jericho paid tribute. Across Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, images and memories flooded the internet. Clips of the Usos dancing. Jimmy's hilarious promos. His heartfelt moments with Naomi. But one clip stood above the rest. Jimmy Uso, backstage after a title win, hugging Naomi and saying, "We don't need no lights, baby. You shine enough for both of us." Naomi's return to the ring. There is no timetable for Naomi's return to WWE. And honestly, nobody is even thinking about that right now. Triple H released a statement saying Naomi has been granted as much time off as she needs. He added, "WWE will support her in every way. We are her family." But sources say Naomi has already spoken to WWE officials about doing something, not for herself, but for Jimmy. She wants to honor him. A tribute show, a memorial match, something, anything, because Naomi knows what Jimmy would have wanted. Don't let the lights go out. Keep dancing, keep fighting. A special tribute on SmackDown. WWE has announced that this Friday's SmackDown will be dedicated entirely to Jimmy Uso. A special in-ring tribute. Footage of his greatest moments. Interviews with friends and family. And, in a moment expected to break hearts, Naomi will speak. It will be her first public words since Jimmy's passing. According to backstage officials, she insisted on doing it. She doesn't want to read a script. She wants to speak from the heart. Jey Uso will be there. Roman Reigns will be there. Even Rikishi, their father, is flying in. Fans will be encouraged to bring USO signs, wear, Day One, shirts, and light up the arena with glow sticks, just as Jimmy would have loved. Jey's vow. In the aftermath, Jey Uso has taken it upon himself to make sure Jimmy's legacy lives forever. Sources say he's planning a special foundation in Jimmy's name, focused on heart health awareness in athletes. He's also reportedly asked WWE to allow him to use his brother's entrance music, gear, and armbands as tribute for the rest of the year. Jey reportedly told producers backstage, "Every time I walk to that ring, Jimmy walks with me." The WWE Universe has rallied behind Jey and Naomi. Fans are flooding the WWE shop to buy USO merch, with proceeds being redirected to Naomi and the family. Hashtags like #RipJimmyUso and #ThankYouJimmy have trended globally. Naomi's final goodbye. As we approach Friday night's SmackDown tribute show, emotions are high. Naomi, in an exclusive message to fans, recorded a voice note. "I don't know how to live without him. I really don't, but I know he wouldn't want me to stop. He always said I was his light, but he was mine. Thank you all for the love. I feel it, I need it, and I will rise, because Jimmy believed in me more than I believed in myself." Her voice cracked with every word. Tears choked her sentences, but her strength, undeniable, because that's who Naomi is. She's a queen in the ring, a fighter at heart, and now, she's a widow. But through pain, comes power. A legacy etched in WWE forever. Jimmy Uso may be gone, but his legacy is eternal. His matches, his promos, his laughs, his loyalty, they will echo forever in WWE history. He wasn't just down since day one. He was real since day one. Authentic, passionate, loving. For Naomi, the road ahead